हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज रश्मि। स्वागत है आपके अपने चैनल रश्मि @JRF Guru. So here we are going to start a new series where I am going to provide you the solution for previous year question of MHSET. So yes, you will get the solution of all the previous year question, and definitely it is going to help you in the upcoming SET examination. And this series will also helpful for all those learners who are preparing for the NET examination, other states SET examination, and if you are preparing for any kind of PhD entrance examination. Definitely you will get the various concept, different kind of concept are here, and different pattern of question are also here. So definitely you go through it, it will enhance your knowledge. And if you are first time here, so here is my brief profile. And since you are first time here, please do subscribe the channel so that you will get the link of upcoming or notification of upcoming session. So I'm educator that worked as assistant professor as well. I worked with Unacademy for the 5 years, and I also worked with EdTech as content creator. And currently I have my own platform where I'm teaching for the student of computer science, correct? So yes, you can connect with me. And yes, you can download this app from the Play Store, that is Rashmi @JRF Guru, and you can download the free content for the computer science. And this is the channel that you can join for the notification of classes and other examination. So this is some brief about me. Let's start the paper solution. So here we are going to solve today 2023 paper. So see, first question I have: a switch debouncer circuit is an application of the gated SR latch, SR latch, or sorry, है ना, and gated D latch. So basically it is the SR latch. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? It is used for switch debouncer. It is used as switch debouncer. So what happened now? Switch debouncing, it is a problem. ये आपका क्या है? Debouncing, it is a kind of problem. And इसको sometime हम क्या बोलते हैं? It is also known as स्विच बाउंस और कॉन्टेक्ट बाउंस, ठीक है? तो इसको आप स्विच बाउंस भी बोलते हैं, कॉन्टेक्ट बाउंस भी बोलते हैं, एंड चैटर इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज अ प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है? तो स्विच बाउंसिंग या चैटर ये आपकी प्रॉब्लम है, और इसका सोल्यूशन क्या है? सोल्यूशन होता है स्विच डी बाउंसर, एंड दैट इज इम्प्लीमेंटेड थ्रू दी एसआर लैच। याद रखिएगा, ठीक है? इसमें आप क्या यूज करते हो? एसआर लैच। नाउ सी दिस क्वेश्चन: the ASCII code for decimal digit 9 with even parity, with even parity, placing the parity bit in the most significant position, in the most significant position. This is a conceptual question. ये एक अच्छा conceptual question है. In this conceptual question, we have to represent decimal digit 9 with even parity. We know that 0 in ASCII representation represented with 48, 1 is represented with 49. Similarly, your 9 is going to represented with 57. So now convert this 57 into binary. This 57 binary. So what you will get? 11001. Now we have to represent it. Sorry, 110 and one more one. So yes, it is 32, 16, 8 and 1. So ये हो जाएगा आपका 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 1. That will give you 57. Since हमको 8 bit representation देना है, already जो parity bit है 1 है, ये already 1 है, so we do not need to add any bits, so it will become 0 0. So your answer will be 0 0 1 1. Here 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1. Got it? तो मतलब से बाइनरी में कन्वर्ट किया, देखा if there is even parity then we will add 0, if there is no even parity then we will add 1, ठीक है? So इस तरीके से आपने आंसर किया. सिंपल लॉजिक क्या था? we should know the ASCII value of digit 9. Very good. So if you understand, then let me know the binary representation, sorry, ASCII code representation for digit 7 इन इवन पैरिटी। ये आप कमेंट बॉक्स में मुझे मेंशन करिएगा। गिव मी, मैं यहाँ लिख देती हूँ क्वेश्चन। द स्काई कोड, answer this into the comment box. A sky code for decimal digit 7 digit 7 with an even parity क्या होगा? With an even parity. Okay, so give the answer into the comment box. Now see next question. The 15th complement of A9B in hexadecimal एक given है. So we know that how to calculate the 15th complement. Subtract this value from F. So A9B subtract कर दीजिए. The value is 15. B value is what? ठीक है, बी वैल्यू आपका कितना होता है? ए स्टैंड बी इज 11 है ना. सो 15 माइनस 11 इट विल गिव यू 4. नाउ 15 माइनस 9 विल गिव यू 6. then 15 minus a, again 15 is 10, f is 15, a is 10, so it will give you 5. So your answer will be option D. Option D. ठीक है, चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. द राइट पल्स विद TWP है ना. इट इज द टाइम, इट इज व्हाट द, इट इज द टाइम व्हेन द WR फ्लैग इट इज गोइंग लो. ठीक है, जब आप ये इनपुट पिन आपका लो होता है तो इसका वैल्यू इनवर्ट पिन लो होता है, देन इट विल बी the right pulse. ठीक है, right pulse with is the time where this value is low. Now see next question आपका है. क्वेश्चन का आंसर जरूर दीजिएगा into the comment box. Now here we have, yes, अच्छा क्वेश्चन है. So the speed of information being transferred in and out of memory depends on the following parameter. So the correct option is the access rate है ना. the access rate या memory से जो data transfer rate है, it depends on the access time, memory cycle time and the transfer rate. ठीक है, and the transfer rate. तो यहाँ आपका जो आंसर है it is option A. transfer rate is not given here. transfer rate भी हम यहाँ consider करते हैं for the द स्पीड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन ट्रांसफर में हम क्या क्या देखते हैं? एक्सेस टाइम कितना है, व्हाट इज द साइकिल टाइम एंड व्हाट इज ट्रांसफर रेट. बट ट्रांसफर रेट इज नॉट गिवन हियर. सो आंसर क्या बनेगा? ओनली 1 and 2. ओनली ऑप्शन 1 and 2. नाउ सी दिस क्वेश्चन. Which of the following assembler directive can be used to redefine the numeric constant? Define and redefine the numeric constant. So here we have all three. Assign, to assign the value. Define, to define some constant. EQU, all these. EQU क्या है? It is a, you can say it is a directive. It is a directive that is used to assign a label to a numeric value. So yes, all three are used to define and redefine the numeric constant. EQU just like the we learned the concept of enumerator. It is similar to enumerator. Now see, we have next question, question number 17. A horizontal microprogram control unit support the following. Identify the correct one. Microprogram control unit. Microprogram control unit. It support the longer control word. It is used in parallel processing. It allow high degree of parallelism. It requires no additional hardware. So in this case, all four are correct. ठीक है, horizontal microprogram unit support the following. Longer code word used for parallel processing, allow the high degree of parallelism, parallel processing, high degree of parallelism, and no additional hardware or decoder are required. So all four are correct. Okay, now see next question. Which of the following are representative application areas where the vector processing is used. Where the vector processing is used, again, AI and expert system, systematic data analysis, petroleum exploration, medical diagnosis. All these are the application of vector analysis. So again option A. Again option A. Now see, a computer, this is a numerical from the CSO. ठीक है? A computer has 512 KB, 512 KB total memory size. It is four-way set associative. Second point, four-way associative. Write back data cache with block size. The third data item, third information, the size of block. The processor sent 32-bit address. The fourth information that we required such kind of calculation. Each cache tag directory entry contain in addition to the address tag, है ना, एड्रेस के अलावा और क्या क्या है, 2 bits of 2 valid bits, 1 modified bit, 1 replacement bit. The number of bits in the tag field of an address. ओके तो भाई जैसे हम हमेशा कैलकुलेशन करते हैं बिल्कुल वही कैलकुलेशन है. सो हियर वी हैव set associative memory है. So we will divide it into 3 parts. The address, total address का size क्या है? What is the total address size is 32 bit. So it is the address of size 32 bits. Now we know that in set associative memory we have 3 things: block offset, set offset, and the tag bits. Block offset, to calculate the block offset we should know the block size. So here the block size is 32 bytes. 32 bytes means 2 power 5 or 5 bits are required for block offset. Now set offset, we should know for the set offset we should know the number of sets. For number of sets we should know the number of lines. So in this case, the total size of cache, number of lines formula क्या बनेगा? Total size of divided by the size of block. You will get number of lines. So size of cache is 512 KB and the size of block is 32 byte. Convert it 2 power 9 into 2 power 10 divided by 2 power 5. So you will get 2 power 14. This is number of lines. A number of lines मिला. Now from this we will calculate number of set. है ना? So number of set का formula क्या हो जाएगा? Number of set equal to number of lines divided by 4 because it is 4-way associative. Number of lines is 2 power 14. Number of 4-way associative, it should be divided by 4 or 2 power 14. It should be divided by 2 power 2. So it will become 2 power 12. Number of sets will be 12. So set offset की value क्या हो जाएगी? 12. So the remaining will become the tag bits. 32 minus 17, that is 15 bits will be of tag bits. Answer क्या बनेगा? The 15 bits will be of tag bits. You can also solve it with elimination. Obviously 32 bit का यदि address है and we have some block, we have some set, it cannot be 80 and 64. It will become only one option is eligible. Correct? So yes, the correct answer is 15 bits. This could be this is quite doubtful as well because they have mentioned this that uh, the dictionary entry contain in addition to the tag 2 bits for 2 valid bit, 1 modified bit and 1 replacement bit. So this is not considered anywhere. है ना, तो ये कहीं पर भी कंसीडर नहीं किया है. They have given only 15. So we are also answering 15. Now see, why do द रेस कंडीशन ऑकर, रेस कंडीशन क्यों आता है? लेट मी नो, चेक करिए, बहुत सिंपल आंसर है, जल्दी से आप आंसर कर सकते हैं। वैल्यू ऑफ मेमोरी लोकेशन रेप्लिकेटेड इन रजिस्टर ड्यूरिंग द एग्जीक्यूशन, content switch at arbitrary time during the execution, and threads can see the stale memory value in register. Yes, all three are the possible scenario for the race condition. So option D is again correct. Again correct. Now see this question. A normalized heterogeneous abstract syntax tree. Read this statement. Okay. So the first statement, tree with magnitude of node type are called heterogeneous tree. ठीक है, यदि आपके ऐसे ट्री है विच हैज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ अ नोड, है ना, तो ये आपके heterogeneous होंगे. Normalized heterogeneous tree use a normalized list of children like homogeneous tree. Now nodes have irregular children. अभी आप heterogeneous की बात कर रहे हो. Use more than one single node data type, but the normalized child list representation, है ना, but with the normalized child list representation. So in this case, understand this thing. Heterogeneous means combination of different things. So obviously it is using the different data type, है ना. Here we have it use more than one single node data type, but जो number of nodes होंगे, the number of nodes have the normalized child list, है ना. Node with irregular child नहीं होगा, it has normalized child list representation. Same point यहाँ दिया हुआ है. Normalized heterogeneous tree uses a normalized list of children like homogeneous tree. So yes, जो children list होता है that is homogeneous, just like the homogeneous tree, and the magnitude of node type, है ना, the tree with magnitude of node type is called the heterogeneous tree. So option 1, 2 and 4. This is the definition. This is the definition of heterogeneous. तो यदि आप फर्स्ट टाइम पढ़ रहे हो, आप ये सारे पॉइंट्स अपने रिवीजन नोट्स में लिख सकते हैं. See this question. Which of the following comparison between static and dynamic type checking is correct? Dynamic type checking and static type checking. Static type checking perform होता है at the compile time. Dynamic at the run time. So dynamic type checking is slow down the execution. Dynamic type checking offer more flexibility to the programmer. Dynamic type checking is more reliable. Unlike the static type checking, the dynamic type checking is done during the compilation. So which statement is correct? ठीक है, आपका कौन सा स्टेटमेंट यहाँ पर करेक्ट है? तो अगेन देखिए स्टेटमेंट 1, डायनेमिक चेकिंग इट स्लो डाउन द एग्जीक्यूशन. Dynamic type checking offer more flexibility to the programmer. Why? Because it is performed at the run time. So it can define any kind of user defined data type as well. So user defined data type can be used at runtime, at dynamic time. So more flexible for the programmer. It is also true. But it is more reliable? No. Unlike the static type checking, the dynamic checking is done at compilation? No. It is done at runtime. So option 1 and 2. Very good. Option क्या होगा? 1 and 2. Now see, consider the following C program fragment. Integer I equal to 5. Okay, very good. Now, do put character I plus 100, printf %di while I. What do you think? What will be the output? Here is the all output. Option A, option B, option C, option D. ठीक है, तो ये आपके सारे पॉइंट्स गिवन है. राइट डाउन द करेक्ट आंसर. You have 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, just write down the correct answer for this. Put character method is used. Put character method is used. And here we are giving the integer value. So definitely it will generate the error. So here we have error will be कम, ठीक है. एरर मैसेज विल डिस्प्ले, नॉट नो एग्जीक्यूशन इज पॉसिबल. नाउ सी, the object-oriented programming can be seen as an attempt to enhance opportunity for the code reuse. B. Making it as to define new abstraction as extension or refinement, independence, containment, faculty and containment. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली ये आंसर क्या होगा? इट इज एक्सटेंशन और रिफाइनमेंट. इनहेरिटेंस की डेफिनेशन है एक तरीके से, इट इज एक्सटेंशन एंड refinement. Now see next question. Exception handling, C++. Exception handling is not meant to handle the problem for which case. किस केस में exception handling work नहीं करेगा? Termination of program, handle return the value representing the error, handle return, handle return मतलब जो आपका handler है, exception handler, a legal value and leave the program in illegal state. Call an error handler function. Call an error handle function. तो देखिए यदि in between termination होता है, if in between termination होता है, so in that case the exception should raise, exception handler आएगा और it will handle the program. Handle return the value representing the error. It should be handled with the help of exception handler. Handler return the legal value and leave the program in illegal state. It should be handled by the exception handler. But call an error handler function. तो डायरेक्टली एक एरर हैंडलर फंक्शन कॉल हो रहा है, तो इट शुड नॉट बी हैंडल्ड बाय द एक्सेप्शन हैंडलिंग. तो ओनली ऑप्शन सी है ना, ओनली ऑप्शन सी. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. The scope rules, especially the rules for the nested type, ensure that resulting multitude of blank space type do not interfere with each other. Enumerated, inherited, encapsulated or contained. ठीक है, so यहाँ क्या आंसर होगा? जो स्कोप रूल्स है, सपोज देर इज अ क्लास ए और क्लास ए में कोई वेरिएबल आपने डिफाइन किया है और उसको आपने क्लास बी में इनहेरिट किया है, तो अगेन देर इज अ वेरिएबल ए. तो स्कोप रूल इज डिफाइंड टू डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन दीज टू वेरिएबल, है ना. तो स्कोप रूल स्पेशली द रूल फॉर नेस्टेड टाइप इंश्योर, इन नेस्टिंग ही होगा, ए विल नेस्टेड इनसाइड दिस to ensure that the resulting magnitude of inherited type do not interfere with each other. Inherited class का attribute and derived class का attribute, it should not be interfered by each other. It is defined in the scope rules. So answer क्या होगा? Option B. Next question. हाँ, see, it is about the browser. The most of recent browsers support an additional ENC type of multi-part form data which state out the following correctly defined. This encoding transmit each field of separate part of MIME compatible document automatically. MIME compatible document automatically use the post to submit the data of multi-part. This attribute specifies the way in which data is enclosed, and this encoding sometimes make it easier to server-side program to handle the complex data. Option है 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 4 and 1 to 4. 1 to 4. So see, first of all it is enclosement of type. ठीक है, तो encoding type है, encoding ENC is encoding type. So this encoding type transmit each field of separate part of MIME compatible document automatically. Second thing, MIME compatible document automatically use the post. And option 4, this encoding sometimes makes it easier for server side program to handle the complex data type. But this attribute specify the way in which data is enclosed. No, हम यहाँ encoding की बात कर रहे हैं, not enclosement की, है ना. So it is about the encoding, how the data should be encoded, how to data should be encoded separately, है ना, and how the server side can handle the complex data. So it is defined in the encoding type. Now see, identify odd one out, digitizer, touch panel, plotter, trackball. Digitizer, input device, touch panel, input device, plotter, output device, trackball, input device. तो आंसर क्या होगा? ऑप्शन सी. ऑप्शन सी. Question number 29. The transformation matrix is given here. It is used for the reflection about. It is used for the reflection about diagonal line y इक्वल टू माइनस एक्स. मैं आपको कुछ इक्वेशन बता रही हूँ, कुछ मैट्रिक्स बता रही हूँ, ठीक है. तो हियर भी है, जब एक्स एक्सिस के अबाउट यदि हम रिफ्लेक्शन देखें तो आपका मैट्रिक्स क्या बनता है? 1 0 0 -1. यदि हम यही चीज देखते हैं विद रिस्पेक्ट टू वाई एक्सिस, रिफ्लेक्शन अबाउट द वाई एक्सिस, देन द मैट्रिक्स इज -1 0 0 1. ये तो होमोजीनियस कोऑर्डिनेट है, ये तो हम एडिशनली ऐड करते हैं, हमको सिर्फ इतना याद रखने की जरूरत है, ठीक है. वी नीड टू ओनली रिमेम्बर दिस वन. इफ अबाउट द लाइन y इक्वल टू x है, लाइन y इक्वल टू x, देन आपका मैट्रिक्स बनता है 0 1 1 0. If it is y equal to minus x, y equal to minus x, if the line is y equal to minus x, then the reflection matrix will be 0 -1 and 0. This is the question. 0 -1 0. So answer will be diagonal line y equal to minus x. And if about the origin है, if about the origin reflection है, so it will be -1 0 0 -1. So these are the 5 types of reflection we could have. Now see, if Rx and Ry, the following super ellipse has the parameter rho is. ठीक है, तो actually with the help we know that कि in ellipse we have two radius, है ना, we have two radius that is used to define the shape. But if this is the radius Rx, this is the radius Ry. Now if it is equal, है ना, if the radius is equal, in that case rho, इट इज द वैल्यू, ठीक है, रो जो वैल्यू होती है, इट इज यूज टू डिफाइन द शेप. इट इज यूज टू डिफाइन द शेप. तो सपोज वी हैव डिग्री 1 है, तो डिग्री 1 के केस में जो शेप होता है वो कुछ इस तरीके से सर्कुलर शेप बनता है. फॉर द डिग्री 2 इट बिकम्स लाइक दिस, जो हमको क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है. तो इट इज आंसर 2. इट इज द करेक्ट आंसर. तो जो रो है, इट डिफाइन द शेप ऑफ एलिप्स basis on the, ठीक है, this parameter we can define the shape of ellipse. Done, ठीक है. So now see next question है data integrity constraint. तो सबसे पहले तो बात कर लेते हैं how many types of constraints are there. So we have domain integrity या data integrity constraint, entity integrity constraint, referential integrity constraint and key constraint, है ना. So we have 4 type of constraint. Now they are asking about the data integrity. Establish the limit of allowable property value. Specify a set of acceptable predefined options to property value. Ensure that duplicate values are not entered in the table. Controlling that the data is accessed by the authorized user. So see, ensuring that duplicate values are not entered. It is your entity integrity constraint, not data constraint. It defines the domain, है ना, डोमेन डिफाइन करता है या डेटा डिफाइन करता है. तो व्हाट सेट ऑफ वैल्यूज कैन बी अलाउड, व्हाट सेट ऑफ वैल्यू कैन बी एक्सेप्टेबल. दिस इज द आंसर, ऑप्शन 1 and 2. ऑप्शन 4, control the data accessed by the authorized user. So it is about the referential integrity kind of thing, है ना. So 3 and 4 is not defined in the domain integrity. So answer क्या होगा? Answer will be 1 and 2. Now this is the match the table. Match the table. See, view, table, role and function. View, table, role and function. So view that which contain the data. What it will be? It will be table. That which return the value. That it is a function. That return a value. It is a function. That help in managing the group of privileges. It is role. That which contain only stored SQL statement. It is your view. ठीक है, ये आपका view होगा. Then table that contain the data. Role that help in managing the privileges, and function that returns some values. So correct option is C. Remaining question we will discuss in the next session. Do subscribe the channel to get the link of or the notification of the classes and session. Definitely I am going to provide the recorded session. So you have to just subscribe the channel and check the playlist of MHSET previous year paper to get all the videos in a sequence. Correct? So any doubt, any query? The question number 33 is your homework. If you are watching this session till now, so do answer this question. Every table with two single valued attribute isn't 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, all of the above. This is the question for you. In the next session, I will give you the answer for this. So thank you. Do subscribe the channel.